What did you see in the film room, if you can remember?
It's hard to remember. We like come up with so many different points and stuff like that. But I think I like try to point out like something about the offensive lineman that like might help him like beat him or something like that.
Does this feel like a game that you would be able to make a difference in if you had been able to play? Like, this is the game they really need you. It feels like it's probably going to be even tougher to be out of this one. I get a team that runs the ball this much.
Yeah, I mean, this game, but like more last game than anything, just because it's a divisional game. You know what I mean? I think those divisional games matter more to me, regardless of like what type of running or passing team it is. I think I want to help those divisional games more than anything. So Cowboys, it was like a rivalry game. Monday night, it was a lot. It was hard for me to miss that one.
You look like you're moving pretty good.
Yeah, I'm moving pretty well. It's making some progress. I make a joke around the building that everybody's running with that. I'm like, I say I got like tiger blood and like I'm Wolverine and stuff like that. So it's been healing pretty quickly, but at the same time, I still, I'm listening to my body, and then I'm going for, long-term longevity over, short-term gains.
Now that the streak's over, do you have an appreciation for how hard it is for a defensive lineman to play 114 straight games without an injury and playing as many snaps as you play?
Yeah, I mean, little does he know, DeBrickashaw Ferguson was a vet of mine that I came into the league with, and he was a left tackle for the Jets.
Yeah.
And he played, I think, the same way.
He never missed a game.
Yeah. So that like stuck with me, and even though he never talked to me and probably never known that I held on to that, it's been a part of me since knowing that about him. And I'm glad that I've been able to make it this far and be a durable player. And luckily it wasn't something season-ending or surgery needed or anything like that. And hopefully I'll be back out there as soon as possible.
Were you worried that it might be at first?
I wasn't sure, honestly. I just know I've never really had anything like lower body-wise. I've had like a shoulder in college and like an elbow last year and like small stuff like that I can like kind of keep playing on. But like when it's something lower body like a knee, it's a little more like testy, a little questionable. So I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to like put any bad thoughts into my mind before checking out the MRI. I'm just glad it wasn't.
What was that like to kind of go down and have to go off the field for the first time ever?
It was unfortunate. It was scary. I always feel bad that like I can't help out my team. It's harder during the week even, like, because I can't go out there and practice with them. Like in the meeting rooms, I'm paying attention as much as possible, but I know I'm not playing in the game, so it's like kind of like, it's kind of hard. Like I'm being engaged as much as possible, and I'm treating it and rehabbing as much as possible, but it's hard to like not do as much as they're doing, and I've never really been in that type of position. I'm not even like the type of guy that takes vet days or anything like that, because I'm the type of guy that like I like to put in the work.
Do you have a game circled to be back for?
Not really. I don't think that helps, because I could possibly come back sooner than a date circled, and I don't want to put that into my mind of trying to reach a certain date. I'm more just taking it day by day, honestly.
What are you doing? You don't run yet, have you?
Yeah, I've been able to go out on the field and do some running and field work on it. But before I got on the field, I was doing a lot of workouts in the pool, and I forget that workout. I forget that treadmill, what it's called. It's like
Alter G?
Alter G, yeah. Changes the gravity a little bit, so there's a little less weight. And but it's been nice to be able to be on the field and do stuff on it. Still doesn't feel 100% yet, though.
How has your perspective changed having to, it's just the one game and the practice throughout the week, but anything you've noticed differently about this team?
Not really much of a change perspective, but it helps me notice even more how much of a close team this is, being on the sideline a little bit, you know what I mean? Being more of a spectator and viewer than actually being in it helps me see what type of team it actually is. And, I definitely like the progression and where the team is right now as far as, like, being a team, And I think in this league you see more and more that, anybody can get beat by anybody. And, a lot of times it comes down to the last 2 minutes of a game, sometimes last 2 minutes of a half. And I feel like those teams that are really close, that play together and play as a family, are a lot of times the ones that prevail in those last 2 minutes.
How did you see that on Monday night? I guess that closeness that you're talking about.
It's just like when we're down at times, or when a bad play happens, or anything like that. I don't see anybody bitching at each other, or I don't see the defense complain if the offense doesn't score. I don't see the offense complain if the defense gives up a touchdown, or special teams gives up a big run. I don't see anybody. It's like everyone seems to have each other's back and play together, and it's all like positive reinforcement type of stuff.